Alright. Welcome to a new series I'm hoping to do. Um, so this series is gonna be on mine colonies, which I have done previously, except it was a long time ago, and um, I did it in creative, so it technically wasn't really it. I think I'm gonna head up there first, see what that is, because I think that might be. I'm not sure what that is. I think that might be a village, actually. Or maybe it's. I don't know, actually. I'm gonna go up there. But I'm also gonna be using Create with it. Another one of my favorite mods. Um, so I'm hoping to do sort of like a fusion thing, I guess. Um, with heavy inspiration from another YouTuber called SBeeve or Speeve. Okay, so I don't think this is gonna be much use to me because this is a regular village. But I think, yeah. Ooh, whoa. Okay, it's this is some weird generation. It's like a regular village, but with a mine colonies, abandoned colony generated somewhere inside it. I'll take some boots. Why not? Okay, so after some consideration, I think I'm gonna go here. I think this valley in between these two mountains is pretty good. Also, these villages didn't have much in them. They weren't that great. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna. I also had a bit of a look over here, see if like this was flat-ish. But I do think in this little valley would be pretty cool. So I'm gonna do that. So the first thing for mine colonies, if you don't know, is making a supply camp, which, well, you don't have to, but it's very useful to do. So that's basically gonna take 5 chests, and you get it. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put this. Um, what I am going to do is I'm going to um change the configs to make it so it's easier to place, because if it if no supply placement restrictions is the same or is off, then um it'll it'll require you to clear out the area yourself, which is a little annoying. Um, but yeah, I'm just gonna. I think I'll put it up here. This looks decent. Um, and now the question is, what do I want the style to be? I think I'm probably just gonna go with. I think I'll just. I think I'll just do the base style. Um, nice and simple. I think it should be. Um, see if I can. See if I can place it without it overhanging much, if at all. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Alright, so there we go. And that just destroys everything that was in its way. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and break this grass. Okay, so now that I've fixed that up, which the grass is eventually gonna regrow around it, I hope. Now that I've fixed that up, I've got the town hall because it comes with a town hall. So basically, I'm gonna wanna find a decent spot for it. Probably near it, probably near the supply camp. Which I think just about here is probably the best spot for it. So I actually remember when this was different. I think it was updated a while ago. When I wasn't playing it. Well, when I stopped playing Minecolonies. But I think it was when I was doing the series on it. It was different because it was an older version of it, obviously. So I'll try and get it so it's already pretty clear. And that looks like it's probably going to be good. So now that this has been placed, I can make a colony. I'm just gonna leave it as this for now. If you wanna say comment a name idea, that'd be pretty cool. If you want to. There we go. It's a little annoying because it's lagging a lot because I'm recording, but so I can change it later, which I'll do. But first, I need to wait for the first settlers to come in. There we go.
What's it today then?
So I know what to do, so I'm gonna let that guy. Onion. So I'll let that guy be doing whatever he's doing. But first things first, I need to get some food, which I already set up. And I need to make a builder's hut, which is the kind of the basis of everything. Wow, okay. This is gonna be slow. Come on. Oh my god. There we go. There we go. Alright. So I'm just going to put those things in there. Now, okay, so now that I've got that, I can place this down, and I'll get this guy to build it. Unless somebody else spawns and they're better than if they have higher stats. I think I'll place it over here. This one might be better for forester, which might be the next thing I get. Okay. Builder's hut. And let's see. So this one's pretty... They're all pretty simple. Although I am going to need dark oak and spruce. Well, even second level, really, which isn't great. I don't know if there's the stony pink the stony peaks might lead to a colder mountain biome, which might lead to a grove or a taiga, hopefully. But for the dark oak, that's gonna be another problem, and it'll be a problem for later me. Because right now I'm just gonna get this down and get him to work. If I put it here, I might have to fix up the terrain around it a little bit, just smooth it out and make it so it's not, straight down. I think that's a decent spot for it. Should be a decent spot. Whoa, okay. So forget what I said about him potentially not being great. He's actually really good because he's got 8 for him. Wow, this guy has really high stats. That's wow. Okay, so he's gonna think about this for a second, and he's probably gonna ask me for some tools to start clearing out the area. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let him start doing that. I think I'll put on the replay mode. So I have the replay mode installed. So I think I'm gonna put that. Actually, I think I need to build this first. There we go. Then I'm gonna, let this work. So, yeah. Alright. So this this recording is of the next day. Um as it hopefully worked, um I took the liberty of doing the town hall and building a tavern in the same time lapse. Which I still need to fix up these holes just so there's not holes. But this is like, you know, temporary housing for these guys, which is pretty good. Um, I also did a few other things, which includes um, coming down here and raiding this bandit outpost, which essentially has the same loot as a pillager outpost, except it has spawners with Minecolonies raiders, which I'll eventually get into in more depth later, maybe in another episode. Um, and I also came up here because I was running low on iron, and there's actually an outpost that I didn't see before over here. Um, so yeah, stony peaks are really good to get iron, especially in this mod pack. Um, I don't know if iron spawns so high regularly, but in this mod pack, it's definitely best to find iron in stony peaks biomes because they go up to like, you know, some go up to max height. I'll just check how. Yeah, so the best height to mine it at is Y35, I think. 33? 31. Y231. That's the best spot to mine iron, other than about Y16. So there's also a few other things. I set up a farm. I got a wandering trader, which actually gave me some slime balls, which will come in really handy when I get a bit deep into create stuff. And I also made a cobblestone generator, an automatic one using create. There's also that supply ship, which didn't give me much other than some food. So I just decided to put it down there to make it seem a little bit more interesting rather than just a lake. But it's a very simple contraption. Just a water wheel that goes pretty much directly into a drill. It's been running for a little bit, so it's got 887 stacks of bits of cobblestone, which is really good. If it was 887 stacks, then that would be a lot more. You can do the maths. I'm sure you can. Yeah. So I think that's about it this episode. Very, humble beginnings, I guess. Yeah. So, thank you for watching. Comment comment a name if you can come up with one. I'm horrible with naming things. I remember I said that earlier in the recording. But yeah, do that if you want to. Don't if you don't. But other than that, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next episode. Goodbye.